Separate facts from the fiction. Live hood, see what's under your engine. Anywho, we in and we flexing. Drop fast, got a nasty addiction. Separate facts from the fiction. Live hood, see what's under your engine. Anywho, we in and we flexing. Drop fast, got a nasty addiction. Chicago to Yabaco, while we wildin', you know we riding. Do it for the fam back on the island. Go so hard, we ain't playing, I promise. MR2, you know how we do. Custom made, everything brand new. Hit a red right before the burn, pulling off like a scab when he make the turn. Hey, like we fine.
Some packages that just came in. I did go to the US Postal Service to make sure that I grabbed these packages. These are very, very important packages, but let's go back to the garage and we'll talk about them when we get there. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Nasty Addiction Garage. Today, what we're going to be doing is actually picking up the powder-coated parts for the 3VZ. We're going to put this thing back together again, finally, once and for all. So let's go. Alright guys, so we've made it here to Elvins powder coating. Let's check out what we got. So let's go. Alright everybody, we have all of the powder coating things we sent out to Elvins HydroDrip and powder coat. Everything just came back. As you guys can see, it's nicely wrapped. We got all of the smaller pieces in here. We have all the brackets, we have the fuel rails, we have all the fun bits that we need to put the 3VC back together again. I am desperately waiting for these just so then I can finish putting together the 3VZ. At this point, all we were missing was this and some gaskets, which I think I got, but so far so good. As you guys see, we have the Ultra Racing bars that are now powder coated, along with this one white because they started to rust at some point, but everything looks good. So let's go guys. Hey everybody, this is Elvin. This is that Elvin's Hydro Dipping. This is the guy who does all my powder coating, does perfect jobs, guys. If you guys need to contact him, where can they contact you, Elvin?
You can contact me on Elvin Hydrographic on Facebook or 773-576-7114, and I'll be able to help you and your project or anything you want in particle.
Perfect. So guys, you guys already know it. You guys can find him on Facebook. This is the guy. If you guys are in the Chicagoland area, make sure you guys check him out. He does all my powder coating. You guys seen everything on my YouTube channel. It comes out perfect. You guys seen some real quick clips of what I just showed you guys right now. So guys, check out Elvin and his hydro dipping and powder coating, guys. Thank you. Packages that just came in. I did go to the US Postal Service to make sure that I grabbed these packages. These are very, very important packages, but let's go back to the garage and we'll talk about them when we get there. Alright everybody, as you've seen, I finally made the journey back to the garage, guys. Here it is. This is a whole bunch of stuff that I've been waiting for. I'm really excited because my automatic locks. I'm super excited just because these are all the powder coated parts that I needed for the completion of the 3VZ here on the stand. So it's the valve covers, it's the lower intake, it's the upper intake. Oh my god, it's the coolant I guess pieces. I mean, just basically everything. I'm super excited, but check this out. Just check it out, guys. Look at this work. And again, this work was done by Elvin, powder coating and hydro dipping. He does great. He's local to me. He's been doing a lot of my powder coating since I started these builds long time ago. He does all my stuff, as you guys can see, guys. He hooks it up. He does everything individually. Fuel rails. I mean, the sway bar the sway bar brackets, everything. He does everything well. But check this out, guys. And look at this color that's going for the valve cover, guys. This is called an Emery Board Gray 3, I believe. Check it out. This thing looks great. It has almost like a little sparkle to it. I'm not sure that the camera's picking it up. Here, let's check it out. Let me see if I could tap on it. There you go. It almost has like a little sparkle, maybe like metallic-esque type of thing to it. It looks great though. It looks phenomenal. So both valve covers are that same color. So is the lower intake manifold as well. And the upper intake manifold is actually this really nice like satin black. So are the rest of the pieces that are going to go onto the motor, minus the sway bar brackets themselves. As you guys seen in the video of me actually doing all these errands and kind of traveling back and forth to get these parts, you guys are probably wondering what this is. I know you guys seen me stop and pick it up at the US Postal Service. Guys, this is probably going to be the most epic part that is going on this MR2. To my knowledge, this is the only one today of this specific kind of this. Okay, guys, I don't want to give too much away, but make sure you guys stay tuned. You might get a sneak peek at the end of this episode, might not, can't tell you guys for sure, but you guys have to stay tuned for the next episode because this will be on this. Okay, guys, so please stay tuned. Let's get into this these powder coated parts so then we can install them on this 3VZ, guys. Let's go. All right, guys, check this out. These things look amazing. I'm gonna hit the light on this thing just so you can see that sparkle that I was talking about earlier. Check that out, guys. This looks amazing. I mean, the color combination is gonna be great, but if you guys check out Elvins' work, it's phenomenal, guys. Like this guy knows what he's doing. So you guys make sure you check him out. But back to these parts, this stuff looks amazing. Check it out. This is an Emery Board Gray, I believe it's called. Emery Board Gray. So this is it. This is how it's going to look. These are the colors that I am making the valve covers. It's looking great. This here is a satin black. This is what the intake manifold looks like. This is from Soara Performance. So I'll leave the link in the description for both Elvin and Soara Performance, just in case you guys are interested in what Soara does. But check it out, guys. This is a satin silk black, it's called. This thing is amazing. I am floored with how awesome this looks. Let's continue opening on the rest of the parts, but I had to just stop and look at this because this is just, by God, this is great. This shit looks amazing. So let's get back to these parts and go from there. All right, finally I was able to remove all the plastic that they were wrapped in. I tell you, my God, I love this satin black, or the silk satin black powder coating. It just looks amazing, and it's gonna look so good with this Emery Board Gray. These two color combinations, I'm a big fan of gray, as you can tell. I'm a big fan of gray and black. The color scheme just sits really well with me, and I think this is gonna be perfect. This is, I mean, check this out, guys. Like I keep talking about this color, and I just love the way this thing comes out. But guys, let's get to it. Let's move on to installing these parts. Let's go. Before we start getting all set up to install these parts, let's make sure we have all the gaskets and stuff that we do need to install these guys. To be honest, I did not check, but I do have the trusty bin of used 3VZ parts, and I also have a bin up there that is new OEM 3VZ parts. So check it out. I do got gaskets galore here. I even got the old Lexus valve cover, an old one. No, I think this is a 5S. This is the 5S Speedo cable or Speedo thing. But let's get to it, guys. Let's grab these here. Let's put this over here. So I kind of want to show you guys where we kind of left off as far as the 3VZ goes. So this is kind of where we're at. We were waiting for all these parts to come in from powder coating. I did look at my stuff here are these really light blue valve cover seals, which I am not a big fan to put with this. I just don't want that liner of blue kind of sticking out. We'll see how it looks. Depending on how this looks, I'm gonna have to order some of this too. But guys, let's get into installing this and making it look like a real motor. So I'm excited. Let's see how this goes. All right, guys, I did mount the lower intake manifold. I already had the gaskets here before I mounted it, so all I did was put the lower intake manifold on top. What we're gonna be doing is actually bolting up the OEM spots for this lower intake manifold. We also have some bolts that are going to go in here and so forth, but that I did get one of the nuts powder coated just to kind of see if I'm going to like it or not. I don't think it looks bad compared to the silver ones, but you guys, if I'm going to need help on this, if you guys want to leave a color choice, either it's going to be either the OEM silver, the clear glossy black, or a titanium silver, or a titanium kind of like a neogen type of thing, depending. I don't know. That's kind of extreme for me, but leave a comment below, guys, and let me know what you guys think. I do have a little cheat sheet here that does help me with all the torque specs for the 3VZ. It has literally everything. It's kind of a back and forth type of thing. I have some stuff for the 3S and so forth, but check it out. So this is the lower intake manifold going directly to the heads. So let's look for intake manifold heads, 13 pounds. So let's bolt up everything. Let me make sure. Hold on. Intake head, 13 pounds. So let's make sure we bolt everything up here, guys, to 13 pounds and get this going, guys. Let's go. All right, now that we have the intake manifold, the lower portion of the intake manifold attached to the heads at 13 foot-pounds torque, the way it explains to do, we can move on to the rest of the parts, guys. So torque them down and make everything permanent when I don't like those gaskets, and I'm going to end up changing them anyway. So let's just attach them really quick to the valve covers, attach the valve covers, see how the valve covers look, and go from there, guys. Let's go. All right, guys, I love the way these valve covers look, and I think I like this this blue valve cover seal better than that light blue one. Like this one's not too bad, and you don't see it very much, so I'm okay with that as of right now. And again, guys, I'm just gonna literally put the bolts in there just to hold on the valve covers down. I'm not going to torque them. I'm not going to RBT them yet or anything like that, just because I am waiting for a few other things. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, it says inch pounds. So 52 inch pounds, guys. Let's get that done. All right, guys, you guys seen me torque these down. I did not torque them to any spec. Secured, not necessarily tight, but secured on the three. My old plugs that I have not used yet. I'm just gonna plug them all up and see how it goes. Then we're gonna go ahead and move on to the intake manifold, guys. So let's do it. This is looking so freaking good, guys. I can't explain how this feels. That I'm building this makes me feel that I'm that much closer to putting it in here, that much closer to getting this car painted, that much closer to making some noise with these tires, man. So let's keep on this build and let's move on to the intake manifold, guys. Let's go. looks amazing. I love the way this intake manifold makes this motor look. I've always envisioned a intake manifold like this for as long as I've been building this 3VZ. There are a couple, or maybe one out there like that out in Germany, who there's this guy out there building his 3VZ as well. We're almost somewhere close to the same stage at this point, but guys, check this out. These color schemes are just amazing. Just take a look at it, guys. Just embrace it, okay? It's all from Soara Performance. It was powder coated by Elvin, HydroDrip and powder coat, but it was customized by Soara Performance. Guys, make sure you check him out. This looks amazing. All right, everybody, check this out. What a transformation this motor has done. I mean, I'm speechless. This looks amazing. This looks just how I imagined it. We are still missing quite a few things on here. I really did want to mock up all the parts. I'm like super excited that the motor is this much complete. Guys, look at this. Look at this intake. Look at this intake and throttle body. This is a Supra 90 millimeter throttle body, Supra TPS billet throttle body connected to the Soara intake custom 3VZ intake manifold that looks just amazing. Check us out. Look at that. Look at that. Let me put on the light. Hold on 1 second. Check this out. This looks great. This is looking amazing. It really does make me super excited to continue this build. Like I needed a little bit of motivation, and this is it, guys. This is something coming out. This thing is going to be coming out sooner than I think, but this is a start, guys. This is a start. So thank you, guys. Thank you for helping me stay in tune with this stuff. You guys always help with my motivation as well. I like when you guys ask questions and you guys like to see the progress of the build just as much as I do. So far so good, guys. This is kind of where we're at. This thing is looking amazing. Hey everybody, this is going to conclude today's episode. I first and foremost want to thank all my subscribers and all my supporters, guys. Thank you so much for the continuous support. I do really want to thank you guys for this, because without that, I mean, I wouldn't have motivation to do what I do, guys. So you guys seen it here, though. This is the 3VZ. It's finally making a transformation, guys. You've seen it. It's almost a big 360 difference from the last time you guys seen it here. We have much more to do on this motor, guys. We're still missing a lot of parts on this, but this is so far the closest I've ever been to how it's going to eventually look inside the engine bay. So I'm just super excited. I got my fingers crossed that everything continues to go as planned and as well as it has been. But guys, You've only seen it here. A Nasty Addiction Garage. Please make sure you guys check out the Nasty Addiction merch store. Nobody has checked it out, so make sure somebody checks it out at least. You guys, we have sweaters, we have t-shirts, we have women's and men clothing, guys. Check it out. It does help support the channel, so I can continue doing stuff like this. And guys, again, thank you. You only seen it here. This 3VZ FTE build on the Nasty Addiction Garage channel, guys. Thank you again. Take care of yourselves and each other. Peace.
Separate facts from the fiction. Live pussy, what's under your engine. Anywho, we in, are we flexing? Try fast, got a nasty addiction. Separate facts from the fiction.